Hey, everybody. I hope y'all are doing well. It's been a nice day out today. Went and did some laundry, got some stuff done, went and had brunch at Texas Roadhouse. I have some leftovers for dinner. Yay! I love that 2-in-1 meal kind of thing. Uh, so, while I was doing laundry, I met somebody today. Past couple of days, I've been having pretty much the past week and a half, I've had some really, really crappy days. Um, just kind of dark, sad. And I know that it's these jerk offs that are doing all this stupid magic. Um, there have been people in the graveyard like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of this week doing graveyard crap on me, graveyard magic. It's no wonder I was feeling so, I mean, it doesn't stick, like it used to. I mean, it used to stick because I was unaware. I didn't know that these things were happening to me, but now I'm aware, and even though it doesn't stick and it goes back, it's still out there in the air, in the collective, and it's just ugly, and it's so sick of these dark people, y'all. I really am. And I was struggling for the past few days and thinking to myself, are there even any good people left? Is there any good people left? And of course, every time I say something like that, God shows me, yes, there are. And I see good people, and I talk to them, and I feel better. I don't feel so so sad and feel like the world is a loss. However, the person that I met today is a kindred spirit. I could see and I could feel that this man was a kindred spirit to me. And it felt really good to be around that kind of heart, that kind of soul, that kind of. I needed that so much today. And I just want to say what a pleasure it was to meet you. And thank you for being honest and being a good guy. Oh my gosh, Chris, thank you for being such a wonderful person. I won't forget you. I promise. I hope we meet again in a different life, different time. I do. All right, so let's jump into this. So the spirit downloads that I've been getting, it looks like, y'all, the hairs in my face. I'm sorry, it's just driving me a little crazy. The downloads that I'm getting is that there are people who are trying to come toward me to do me harm. They're trying to come toward me to, gaslight me, to make me come back to them, kill me. I mean, you name it. There's how are you doing this? How are you still alive? How are you still ascending? How is all of this possible? How are you still doing this when there are so many people against me trying to take me down, and here I am still rising? It's God. That's how. I don't know how many times I have to say that. I am a chosen one, and God is protecting me. The archangels are protecting me. My spirit guides, my spirit animals. I have ancestors in every realm. And your ancestors. Because you have broken so many spiritual laws that even your own ancestors are giving up on you. And working with me. And you're calling people from their graves to do work against me. They don't want to do this. They want to rest peacefully, but you won't even let them rest peacefully. You won't let anybody rest peacefully, not even yourselves, because you want to win at all costs. It doesn't matter what it takes. So you're going to disrupt your own ancestors' sleep, your own ancestors' rest. So you can have what you want, what doesn't belong to you in the first place, because you're greedy and lazy. So every time you decide to come after me, you have vehicle problems. And the reason that you're having these vehicle problems is because God knows you're going to go and do or purchase more work with another practitioner who, by the way, you have a practitioner who's doing work against y'all because you lied to that practitioner about me and who I was. And now this practitioner is reaping some really crappy karma because of y'all. So now you have a practitioner that you hired in the past doing work on you. So, how's that grab you? And I have a question about why I haven't been notified and why people aren't in jail about falsely reporting me. You know that they falsely reported me. There are cops that know I was falsely reported. These cops know that what was said about me is a lie, but there's still nobody in jail, and there's still no calls coming to me telling me that there are people in jail. Why aren't there people in jail for falsely reporting me? For whatever stupid crimes that they falsely reported me about. Because first of all, I wasn't even in town when they started reporting these things. And if I was in town, you can't prove what I did. But I'm sure most of this was after I left, because nobody knew I left. And I did that on purpose. Because I'm not stupid of what you all are trying to do to me. I know Tommy was going to kidnap me. I know he was, because I heard him say it. In his mind, I heard him say it. I know what you all had in mind for me. And that's why y'all are going through what you're going through right now. Because even the thought of doing something nasty to me now is reaping you karma. Y'all need to learn to heal. Y'all need to figure it out. Sit down and do some shadow work. Y'all need to heal. Stop messing with me and stop worrying about me and worry about your own self. Every time you come after me, you're going to be blocked. Every time. Every time you come for me, something is going to go wrong and you're going to stay stagnant, because that's exactly what you wanted from me, was to stay stagnant. Now I'm moving and you're stagnant, because that's how it works. When you start coming for somebody who's, first of all, an earth angel, and second of all, innocent and didn't do a damn thing to any of y'all except try to love you and try to help you and try to make you a better person, and you do what y'all are doing, what do you think is going to happen? Get off the bed, hoser. Go on. Off the bed. She's got the zoomies. Isis has the zoomies. So, Denmark. I'm being going after the curtains. I'm being told something about Denmark. Maybe that's where the hang on. Checking account is where money is. I keep hearing about a box Like the kind of boxes that they keep in banks, like people put their jewelry. What are those called? Lockbox. Anyways, I've been shown that, but that's like my whole life. I remember from being a very small child about Swiss bank account, Swiss bank account. I remember that, but I also remember something about there being like a lockbox in a bank, but I don't know what bank. I don't know. That's all I know. That's all I know. But Denmark, anyway, that's what I'm being told. Something about Denmark. So my doppelganger has a law enforcement officer that she's sleeping with. And this officer is planning to help her escape this situation, and give her money to snitch to help her get off on charges. And I'm thinking if she gets this money, she's just going to bolt. That's what I'm thinking. I really hope y'all don't let her get away. I really hope you don't let her get away. All right, so this kind of goes with what I was saying earlier about y'all's ancestors. The underworld is pissed at you for all of the things that you've done, because you've done so many things that are just against spiritual laws, not to mention the laws on the 3D. You've managed to piss off a lot of people, and your ancestors are pissed too. You petitioned the gatekeeper to come after me, and the gatekeeper will not do that. The reason is because I hold the keys. I told you before, I am the key. I am the key. When you petition a deity, and it comes to me and it realizes, I ain't doing this. I ain't got no. It's got to go back somewhere. It's being returned to sender. I don't know how many times you people have to be told this. And you wonder why you're sitting in your own ick. Because everything you do is returned to you tenfold. And then you wonder why you're falling apart, and you're stagnant, and you're losing your homes and your cars and your fancy luxury items. Because you keep pushing it with me. You keep pushing it off on me. You keep doing this black magic, and it keeps going back to you. What do you think is going to happen? You cannot win. You cannot win this situation. You cannot win, and you will not win. The only thing you're doing is harming yourself more and more everything you do. And I don't feel sorry for you anymore. At this point, it's just, you've been told so many times to stop, and you just don't. You just don't. So, you reap what you sow. The gods from the underworld are calling judgment on your ancestral line, on your ancestral bloodline. I hope you're proud of yourself. Because you're not just screwing up your own lives, you're screwing up your ancestral line. And the spirits that you're petitioning. You lied. You lied to deities. You lied to petitioners. Practitioners, I mean. Petitioners. You lied to these people to get them to do things for you, to get them to do your bidding, you lied to these people. Which means you got karma coming for that as well. So not only do you have karma coming from what you did to me, but now you have karma coming back to you for what you've done to these people for lying to them. Because now these people are reaping your karma. Karma that you brought to their door. Even the mob. You're even they're reaping karma because of you. Because you involved some kind of gang, some kind of mobster feeling group, some kind of corrupt group, but you lied about why you wanted them to come in, because you told them I was corrupt. You told them that I was a problem. You told them that I had some stuff going on that would have made them happy, but you lied. And they're finding out that you lied. And that you did all of this, Tommy, because I rejected you. Because I didn't want to be with somebody who was a player. Because I didn't want to be a part of your disgusting little sex group. Because I didn't want to be a part of your little gang. So you decided that you were going to make up all of these ridiculous lies and do everything you could to hurt me, to take me down, to make me fit your stupid narrative that you decided you were going to build about me, because I rejected you. I broke up with you. And that's why you decided to ruin my life. And then you got involved with this karmic girl that decided you had to run your mouth to her, and then she went knuckin' futz, and now the both of you are knuckin' futz together, and you're both going to go to jail. Prison. 25 years. So this corrupt gang, nobody likes a liar, Tommy. Nobody likes a liar. And especially when you start petitioning people to do your work based on lies. I bet you're not a very popular person right now, are you? With anybody. Who's isolated now? It's my understanding people in town are starting to wake up. It's my understanding people in town are starting to stand up for themselves, are starting to realize what's really happening, because the whole clouded facade of your magic that you did on everybody, including the courts and the police and the sheriff and everybody else that you did your black magic on, is wearing off because it's been broken. Your spells have been broken. And the spells of all of your coven and the spells of all of the Masons that y'all are associated with, all of you disgusting little groups that are together in Hohenwald, Tennessee, your spells are broken. And people are starting to see the truth. They're starting to see the truth. And they're starting to see you and your friends for exactly what and who you are. Praise God. You're all going down. You're all going down. So saith God. So when y'all realize that you can't kill me, because you can't, You've been trying for years, Mom, Dale. You haven't been successful all this time. You sent other people to do it. They weren't successful. Hey, no. You're going to get electrocuted, you little turd butt. What is wrong with you? Isis. She's bit into a cord. I don't think so. Or tried to. I don't think she bit it, but she definitely doesn't need to be doing that. Sorry. You started doing spells on me for me to kill myself. Mom, you've been trying to do that to me since I was a teenager. You were unsuccessful then. What the hell makes you think you're going to be successful now? Any of you. Not just Mom. Any of you. Makes any of you think that you're going to be successful at doing that. I am stronger minded in my baby toe than all of you put together. So put that in your pipe and smoke it. You dug a grave for me. That's what I'm being told. Dug a grave. You've bound these entities that you petitioned to yourselves. Y'all brought graveyard dirt back to your homes along with the entities that you called on. And now you're calling on shamans to come in and clean your house because your house is full of entities that you keep calling on that keep being returned to you. And the shaman isn't going to do it. Because you're doing this to yourself, and no matter how many times you keep being told not to do it, you just keep doing it. You know, at some point you have to take accountability for yourselves and realize that people aren't going to keep digging you out of stuff that you keep putting yourself in. I mean, that's a lesson for everybody in the whole world. You can't expect there to always be somebody there to dig you out of your situation. When you do something wrong, one time when you do something wrong, it's like, okay, all right, this is a learning lesson. I'll help you. We'll get through this. It sucks. Learn from this. But if you decide that you're not going to learn from this and you keep making that same mistake over and over and over, at some point people are going to be like, dude, fix it your damn self, because I'm tired of digging you out of the same damn hole. You obviously aren't getting it. Take accountability for yourselves. For once in your lives, take accountability. So my doppelganger is about to rat you all out. It's about to rat you all out. For money. Because that's what makes you all tick. Money. Can't take it with you. You can't take it with you. So what are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with it when you're in prison? I know. You're going to give it to me because I'm going to sue you. And you're going to owe it to me. So thank you. Oh, wait. No. Thank you for stealing my money that I'm going to get back. I am going to get every penny back. And then some. And y'all are going to get to sit and watch me rise from your prison cells. So I just found out that there was a man named Murphy that passed away in Hohenwald, Tennessee, after I just had a man named Murphy that came to me from the spirit world. What? What? Yeah, that's what I said. Holy snap. Murphy was his last name, but Most guys call each other by their last names. It's a thing. So, yeah, that's what I got. And it looks like it's kind of close to time. So I don't have a lot of time to just sit and chat with y'all because my time runs out in 30 minutes. But I got a little info in there, take accountability for yourselves. It's, telling the truth is so much easier than lying, and being held accountable makes you a, integrity and character. Those are some things that, seem to be lost in today's world. And we need to start bringing some integrity and some character, strong, true character, back into the world. Stop being, a bunch of pansies and whining and crying about everything's. We need to grow some thick skin up in here because, the world is not a kind place. And every time somebody says something to you that you don't like, and you get all bent out of shape, what is that doing for you? First of all, what is that doing for you? It's going to ruin your day because somebody said something. Who is this person? Most of the time a stranger says something to you, it's none of your business what somebody else thinks about you. So if you're offended by something, somebody says something somebody you don't even know, and you take that to heart, well, you have to hold yourself accountable because something about what that person said triggered something inside of you. And if it triggered you enough that it's going to ruin your whole day, then you probably need to figure out what it is that's inside of you that's triggered so badly and that you're so offended that you need to let it ruin your whole day. Something you should think about. If a person offends you or gets to you to a point where you are so incredibly offended and you have dwell about it all day long, that's something deep rooted inside of you, because that person is said what they said and now that person is gone. You're the one sitting on it. You're the one dwelling on it. You're the one that has something going on here, somewhere, something. So think about that the next time somebody ticks you off so bad that you are so triggered that you just want to have the worst day of your life because of something somebody said to you. Think about it next time. Think about why. Why am I so triggered? Why am I so triggered that this person said this to me? They don't know me. They don't know anything about me. Why am I letting a total stranger ruin my day? Think about it. What harm could it do? Just think about it. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna eat the rest of my Texas Roadhouse. I hope y'all have a wonderful evening. It's Saturday, isn't it? Is it? It's Saturday. Woohoo! Well, have fun tonight. Whatever you do, be careful, be safe. Take an Uber if you go out and you have a drink. Don't drive. Okay? Don't drink and drive. We don't do that around here. It is Saturday. All right, y'all. Love each other. Love yourselves. I love you. Y'all be safe tonight. All right. Later.